They enter action at 3-6 in the Big 12. Brooke Wells, DJ Karstensen, Chance Moore, the officiating crew. We are underway. Arizona controls the tip.
Ian Eagle. Arizona State goes a lot of activity by Arizona. They go side to side, screen well, cut well.
They are averaging 83 points per game.
And he is tough in that low post, Townsend.
Bradley off the penetration, swing it to Love.
They got to hug Love.
Del Orso couldn't get it to go off the window. Arizona State, they've won 2 of their last 3 after a 4-game losing streak. They have 6 players averaging double figures, only 1 of 4 schools.
Automatic switching out here on the perimeter early.
Point guard Mason.
Great individual one-on-one players. Nice deflection.
Shot clock is down to 4. Mason trying to make it happen. Over Del Orso. Rims out. And the rebound tracked down by Awaka.
And a nice check out, too.
Awaka has put together some strong performances. What he does on the glass helps trigger the break for Arizona. Excellent transition team. Love leans in. The floater, no. Quentin's got a hand on it. Out of bounds off of Arizona.
That's a little shock. His first shot is a drive, not a deep 3. How about that game that you alluded to earlier? Big time deep jumper by Love.
And he is 63 points away from 2,500 for his college career, which of course started at North Carolina.
Well, Miller just got grabbed.
Out front, the 17-year-old Quaintance hands it off to Freeman. Lob it, and a foul called as Quaintance was trying to work his way on the roll to the rim. He was held.
And a nice job by Del Orso, too. Even though the foul was called, nice little help on that weak side.
So it will be Del Orso picking it up, the Aussie.
And Bobby's saying they ran a lot of out-of-bound practices because of the bigness on the ball. They didn't get the duck in they wanted.
Ball fake, Jihad.
Likes to go one-on-one right here.
Against Townsend. Jihad missed the short pop. Quick outlet. Bradley leads the break for Arizona.
And Bradley's really tough, putting it on the deck and creating.
Del Orso probing. 2-man game with Bradley. Del Orso rims out on a 3-ball, and it's rebounded by Quaintance, who's averaging 8.5 boards per game.
Real good balance by Arizona here early.
Miller nearly lost it. Jihad drains the triple.
How about that? He's 17th of the year. He can beat you in and drill it from deep.
The transfer from Ball State is averaging 12.3 points per game.
Nice give to Townsend.
Townsend, crafty post scorer.
And the empty side, too, could do his job off the bounce. Very tough around the rim. From Oakland.
Trey Townsend playing in his 150th career game.
Matches the number of games you do a year.
I'm at 152.
I apologize.
There's Mason. Corner. Quaintance. Air ball on a 3.
Got to pick up Love early.
Townsend open look. Off the rim. Rebounded by Freeman. Spent 2 years at Milwaukee.
Now you give Townsend that deep one. He's tougher around the rim.
Both teams are 1 of 5. Freeman, step back Jay, doesn't go. Rebounded by Love.
He does a nice job with that side saddle to create space.
Arizona, hot team after a 4-5 start. Del Orso works his way in for a tough 2.
He's just not a deep shooter. He's really good around the rim, uses the rim to ward off on dribble drives. Great opportunity basket there.
Soft touch, has good all-around skills. Junior from Melbourne. 4-3, Arizona.
Got to get Miller going a little bit, I think. He'll hit and follow.
Quaintance one-on-one with Awaka.
A lot of standing around right now.
Miller missed it on a 3. Long rebound. Bradley pushing the break.
Well, they get right up on Love. They're not going to give him an opportunity. A clean look. Turnover.
Del Orso. It got knocked out of there by Miller.
I didn't think he touched.
Knowledge is put to the test.
An obstructed view seat. Now they seem very comfortable.
Some add-ons here. Bryant on the floor.
Vasar now in as well for Arizona, along with KJ Lewis. So major changes here for the Wildcats, who lead at 4-3.
And Bradley has not been able to turn the corner. KJ Lewis talking about his deep. Oh, nice denial here.
Cut off, nearly a steal. Jumper by Love, no. Long rebound. Sannon, who's now in. He was originally going to Arizona, then switched his commitment to Arizona State. Tie up and possession arrow. It's going to stay right here for the Sun Devils.
Boy, nice gap defense too. They're playing the dribbler and taking away Sannon. And they expect Sannon to start knocking down some shots. You mentioned that ankle problem.
5 games he missed because of the ankle problem, so still working his way through it.
And Bobby says that maybe the best shooter he's ever had. High praise.
Corner pop. Splash for Freeman.
He can drill him. Big time addition. They push it, get him some early threes as well.
34% from three-point territory. Turnover, Arizona.
I think Bryant, a little moving screen, but right here, they were talking about the inbounds pass. A little deflection gets him a little nylon from the corner.
So Vasar actually gets a piece of the inbound, but it is knocked right over to the open Freeman. 6-4, Arizona State in front.
Bryant really aggressive here. Got to be careful.
Handed off, Sannon. Sharpshooter, shooting 45% from 3.
Good
spin. Jihad blocked by Bryant. Another block. This time Vasar gets Quaintance. He gums him on the inside.
How effective collaboration there between the two bigs. Great footwork. Look at this counter. We expect big things. McDonald's All-American. Bryant effective with deep shots as well.
Mason to toss it in.
Got to get it in.
He does on a bullet feed for Freeman. Freeman just trying to create space, and that's denied by Lewis. Big-time defender.
They love his ability on that end of the palm here. Got a little K. Actually was looking to dump it off to Vasar, who was at the rim, but nothing cheap around the rim here. Pretty good footwork, negated by size and ability.
So the double dribble by Lewis, another turnover for Arizona. 6-4 lead for Arizona State. Alston Mason, the veteran presence for this Arizona State squad, played at Missouri State and Oklahoma. Mason, swing, Jihad, rings out.
Great look, Bryant with the contest and then the rebound.
Arizona State 2 of 11. Bradley beats him down the floor for the easy bucket.
How about the look by the talented freshman?
We are knotted up at 6 apiece. Freeman makes his move. The big was waiting for him.
Been stuck on one side of the floor.
Jihad short, another break opportunity.
They missed him.
Bradley, the scoop to the hoop, and a foul called. It was Mason who took the hit underneath.
You are not going to get that charge call anymore. Seldom, if ever.
Live CBS tomorrow. Don't miss music's biggest stars, all in one place. Find out who will make history at the Grammys. Live CBS tomorrow and streaming on Paramount Plus.
You know Arizona likes to get up and down, but you've got to do a better job, Arizona State, getting back and in position. 78% shooter here on the free throw line. The ability to get to the rim and get out quickly before the defense gets set. Also the ability to press too in those situations, which they do extremely well.
Jaden Bradley transferred from Alabama. He's been a terrific fit. Off the bench last season, started this season. Numbers have gone up considerably with the added responsibility. McDonald's All-American, the 2020 North Carolina High School Player of the Year before he went to IMG Academy for a year.
Great speed and a great ability to push it. Nice lob play here. Quite strong.
Powers in. Can't get the roll, but he is going to the line as Vasar rotated over to help defensively.
And a good call, Bird, too. They are doing a great job inside, helping one another out. Got to get this kid going. Bird, I had a body like this young guy.
When?
A few years ago, obviously. But what a talent. The hands. We shook hands with him yesterday. He got my muscle in the upper arm. It extended. Huge.
McDonald's All-American, 7'3" wingspan. He's 17 years old, from Cleveland, Ohio, reclassified, and he's going to be 17 throughout the season. He doesn't turn 18 until the summer.
And Bobby said he had played in some games with the Shaq, and he thinks his hands are just a little bit bigger, but he's got a soft touch with the shot as well.
Bryant got him.
Drill him.
It's a three.
He's tough. Kid's got a game. Can mix it up pretty good. He's got a pull-up game as well to complement that deep one.
The 30th Arizona player that was a McDonald's All-American, coming right to the program.
Denial.
Steal!
Hold on.
Carter Bryant missed it on the scoop.
Mason did not give up on the play. And Mason's got to be fatigued at the end of the week. He's playing like 37, 38 minutes. They got a nickel dimer. Tommy Lloyd not really happy over there either.
And Jaden Bradley's got a plug in his nostril.
Right here, just a great denial, anticipation. I thought he was going to jam this one. Didn't get it collected properly, but Mason not giving up on the play.
These two teams were in the Pac-12 since 1978. The switch this year to the Big 12 Conference. Arizona handling its business quite well so far.
Adam Miller's got to get going. Good offensive player.
Screen.
Illinois as well.
Sean Phillips now in there. Miller pivots. Tough shot. Phillips the catch. And he's fouled underneath. He was trying to get it back out to Miller for the jump shot.
And Phillips off a really solid game against Colorado. Undermanned, stepped in. Quainton's not available. They do some really good things, and playing them together is interesting.
He had 13 points, 9 rebounds. He also just got a flat tire on his right sneaker, so he's corrected that. Phillips, a junior, spent that 1 year with LSU. Lost a lot of weight at the end of high school, got himself into really good shape. And we talked to Bobby Hurley about Phillips and what's expected. He said the last 2 weeks there has been a clear uptick where it is really starting to click for him.
And he runs the floor beautifully as well. They use their bigs to do a lot of screening.
59% free throw shooter. Second foul called on Vasar. 11-8 Wildcats.
Little pin dribble exchange.
Love yet to get seriously involved here. Set up inside. Bump. Oh, Waka. Soft touch.
How about that? The wide shoulders set him free. Phillips couldn't contest.
He is a bruiser at 6'8", 250.
Cardinal Hayes in the Bronx.
Arizona
Tennessee as well.
Arizona State has missed 6 in a row, and that ends that streak. Sannon with a pull-up pop.
Could get him going. We know he's got deep range. A favored shooter on this club.
Arizona up 13-10. Lewis back door. Love lost it. Recovers. Bryant. Ball fake. Fly by. Jumper. Lewis skies for the rebound.
Does so many little things for this team. And Love is not getting a sniff.
Bradley couldn't get to the rim. Instead, takes the fadeaway. And a foul called on the interior as there was a bump against Arizona State.
Can't lead the shooter. That record or exceed the record.
He's right there with Bobby Knight. It's inevitable. Ball is out of bounds. They could not get it in cleanly. And last touch by Bryant.
They didn't execute very well.
That is the third Arizona turnover. Mason picked up by Bradley. Jihad way outside, one-on-one with Bryant.
Yeah, a lot of. He's been using hands a lot, been getting away with it. Got to be patient. Just move your legs. Little nickel dimer. You don't need him.
So Bryant's going to sit. The veteran Townsend will come in to replace him. That's the second on Carter Bryant, the freshman from Riverside, California. Mason using the screen from Phillips.
Nice find.
Jihad way off. And the ball floats right into the hands of Love.
Bobby's got his guys back balancing a little better than earlier.
Penetration, that's tricky from Caleb Love.
Can't let him get to the rim either. You know Bradley can do the blow by. That can get him going as well.
Caleb Love has been struggling from three-point range. 26% in his last 5.
Nice pass.
The feet. Miller back. Phillips missed it on the inside. Oh, strong rebound from Awaka.
A message. This is where he is good.
Bradley gets to the rim. He's fouled.
And undeterred either. No stunt. No collecting the dribbler.
They lead the Big 12 in fast break points, 14.6 per game.
Now this is to mix his game up a little bit. They lost him in transition.
Arizona is accustomed to being ranked. They are unranked currently, so that win over Iowa State was the first win over a top 5 opponent as an unranked team since 1979. Again, because usually Arizona's in the top 25. They dropped out after the slow start. When we talked to Tommy Lloyd, he said, look, we did learn. The players learned also from the tough schedule, and they learned how to define roles a bit better. Players understood what was required of them individually.
And I think the Wisconsin game sort of shook them up a little bit. Obviously, Duke a little bit later. Oklahoma. I mean, not easy coming out of the gate. Plus this conference. You got to tie those shoes up. Nice find. Bad hands. Numbers here.
Phillips couldn't handle it off the feed from Miller. Love. It just died at the rim, and Phillips is there for the board.
He's unabashed. 151 attempts. This kid can shoot.
Sanin rims out. Arizona State having a tough time generating offense. They trail 17-9.
Now, they've been teeing it up this end pretty good.
Right through the hands of Awaka. Out of bounds.
Well, Phillips got caught, too, with a catch. He could have done some damage.
One area where Arizona State could potentially take advantage is the team foul area. If they can stay aggressive, they can get to the free throw line.
Jihad can take advantage of the low post here. He's got Townsend on him.
Freeman missed it for 3. Gang rebounding. Awaka is there.
Now Bobby's got his guys a little better poised on this end.
Off the handles from Lewis. The 3 ball doesn't go for Del Orso, and it's caught out of midair by Phillips. Freeman leans in, gets it to go, +1.
A little Euro. And Townsend's got the hands in there. Easy basket, so important against a team that's so solid as Arizona defensively. A little Euro step to reach in. 1-on-3.
He led the Horizon League in scoring at 21.1 points per game for the Panthers of Milwaukee. Multi-dimensional, his ability to create off the dribble. And now a chance at a 3-point play. That's 17 fouls now for Arizona. So that's the point for Arizona State. 9:32 on the clock.
They say he's crafty and clever.
He's got pull-up jumpers. His left hand is effective.
A 2-2-1 now, and then backing it off.
Half-court set here for Arizona. Awaka feeds for Townsend.
A little flex they like to run occasionally.
Townsend rises up.
Nice rebound.
Lewis secures it. Extended possession. No. He turns it over.
Really not a lot of rhythm in either end, right?
No, mistake riddled.
Yeah. I think the energy, the rivalry. Speaking of rivalries, Duke Carolina tonight. And we got Bobby Hurley here. He's won a few of those.
Arizona's a +5 on the rebounding, but they've turned it over 5 times. Jihad, swing, open man, Freeman, bullseye.
Terrific. Could do so many things. You saw him in the open floor. He's got a pull-up game. Good use of the floor, too, with the cross court.
And it gets the fans into it as Arizona State has cut it to 2. They spread it with Love. Left hand, no. Awaka couldn't grab it, but it's last touched by Arizona State. Stream CBS Sports HQ, your free 24/7 snapshot of all the sports that matter to you. Catch highlights, in-depth analysis, breaking news anywhere you are. Download the CBS Sports app. You can watch it today.
And Bert, this world would be a better place if you could spread it with love.
Yes.
To play on your term.
We're going to see who has more love quips over the course of the day.
Almost a walk there by Awaka while we were talking about Valentine's Day.
Del Orso feed it. Lewis, his jump shot, rimming out, and a push underneath against Owaka.
Tell you, Phillips is in the mix now. He's a little tired, not used to so many minutes out there, but he has done a great job. Usually he only plays 13 minutes a game.
Junior from Dayton, Ohio. Dealt with a foot injury last season. And he's going to go to the free throw line because of the foul on Owaka. That's 17 fouls now on Arizona. Second on Del Orso.
Arizona's got to get humming on the offensive end so they can set up their D. Get their offense. Ooh, goodness. That was harsh.
Phillips missed on the front end of a 1-and-1, talking to himself afterwards. Love now on the bench for Arizona, the hero the other night on that 60-foot shot at the buzzer. That's going to be in every Arizona highlight reel from here until eternity.
Well, some fans in Arizona think he takes some tough shots, but they didn't mind that one.
Lewis, the leaner,
Good rebound.
Clear by Quaintance. Freeman on the push.
He does not stop.
For the lead, it rattles home. Bingo on a three.
Tell you what, that kid is not afraid of the moment. Now he's got to set up for a dribble drive on the other end.
9-0 run. Entry, Owaka fouled by Phillips.
Too easy. That's the second time. You got to get around the top.
B.J. Freeman has taken over for Bobby Hurley's team. They're up by 1. Arizona has missed 7 straight.
Now he's getting the blow right now.
Yep. So Arizona will toss it in, now trailing by 1. Bradley back in for the Wildcats. So it's Bradley, Love, Townsend, Owaka, and Del Orso, the original starting 5 on the floor.
Townsend's been quiet. I think he could do some damage inside.
Had a fantastic career at Oakland, originally a walk-on, the 24 Horizon League Player of the Year. High screen, Townsend. Bounce it to him.
Nice kick.
Del Orso. Wow. Short on a 3. Townsend offensive rebound.
Well, he plays bigger than his size. Good footwork in here.
The maneuver, missed it. Del Orso, loose change.
Everybody paying attention to the bigger guys. He's had some good looks, Del Orso. Generally, ability to knock him down.
Transferred from Campbell University, played for the Fighting Camels. Freeman missed it. Long rebound, Bradley. Del Orso's got good feel, gives it up. Love.
He pushed off.
Offensive. Love hurts.
Unrequited love certainly does. Near that extended arm, easy call. Boy, Bobby's energized on that sideline. Look, he's back playing. What a family when you think of it, huh?
Incredible.
Great parents. So many contributions they made to society as well. And the 2 boys, extraordinary coaches.
Oh, the handles from Quaintance going behind the back.
He's going to get better and better.
Miller yet to get it going. Miller against Love. Rises up.
Good D.
Del Orso the board. Up the floor in a hurry. Bradley hard cut. And floater doesn't go. Knocked to the outside, controlled by Bradley. They get a reload here with 6:17 to play first half.
Townsend plays bigger than his size.
Del Orso needs help.
Nice
Feed it.
hands.
Knock away from Owaka. He hits the deck, saves it. Shot clock down to 5. Love trying to make it happen.
They got them rushing.
And Quaintance clears it. Up ahead. Miller, no hesitation. Got a 3.
Like he's back in Illinois, ringing the bell. Beautiful looking stroke. Short the floor with the pass.
Adam Miller, second year with the program, previously with LSU and Illinois, as you mentioned, Raph. Backdoor, Del Orso. Save it for Townsend. Del Orso pops.
Good check out.
Sannon ahead for Freeman. Arizona State up by 2.
Nice cut by Quaintance. He knocked it out, though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Touched it last.
Not a good look. and the ability to check out and ignite that offense. And look how they shorten the floor right here. Just get them organized right now. Number 44 stroking it.
Arizona has 8 offensive rebounds, but just 2 points off of those extra chances.
Wasted opportunities.
Tommy Lloyd said we're going to be aggressive in this one in the passing lanes defensively. We'll get after them. We'll try to run every opportunity. He said teams this time of year start to slow it down. We're going to speed it up.
And he feels his man has been good all season long.
Arizona down to 26% shooting. The wraparound foul is called on Miller. And a technical on Bobby Hurley.
Wow. Easy, Bobby. Boy, that was quick. From the opposite side, Chance Moore was making the call, so he's looking directly across. And more importantly, you give this kid some confidence, love.
Oh, there goes the tie. It's over.
Don't throw the tie.
You get a technical, you lose the tie.
Yeah, exactly. I used to lose the jacket.
He never had the jacket.
And it was never returned. It looks pretty clean, but tough to see from where Bobby's looking, though.
So Arizona ties the game at 21. Bobby Hurley is urging the fans to get up and get loud.
Now this is so important to them.
Bradley zigzags, pull up, doesn't go, and they're rebounded by Jihad. Alston Mason will get him into a set here. Under 5 minutes to play first half. Mason lines it up. In and out. Rebounded. Quaintance trying to power in. He gets blocked underneath, out of bounds.
And they had Quaintance on the mismatch with Bryant, but he did the right thing. He didn't get it. He went to the offensive glass. Heady play by the youngster.
And then you had 2 bigs in there with Bryant and Vasar. Mason, lob it.
Big on the ball's tough. He can elevate, I think, if he wants.
And Jihad is fouled by KJ Lewis.
A small change, putting those hands in there.
So back to the free throw line. Arizona State, 4:41 to go in this first half.
Shannon and Freeman about to come in. State gets to the free throw line 5 times a game. He initiates contact.
So substitution here. Freeman in. Quaintance will sit. 4:41 on the clock. Another free throw here for Jihad. Shoots it at 75%.
They've been pretty solid defensively, I think. Occasionally, duck-ins have been avoided. Rebounding has been a problem, but other than that, pretty straight up tough.
Arizona State up by 2. Love using the high screen from Vasar.
He can shoot it.
Pick and pop. Short. Rebound. Miller.
And Phillips ran the floor.
Set in a pull-up jump.
Nice rebound.
Snags it. Miller steps into it. And rebound grabbed by Bryant.
Vasar with a nice check out. He's going to go.
Bradley, beautiful spin and finish. That's a big-time highlight.
Well, you know how well. They got a technical on Bradley. Talking after the goal. Well, these refs are trying to get control of this. A little bit of mayhem here. How about this drop step spin? How do you do with that little drive?
So technical was called on Bradley after this made bucket.
Turns to the bench, Bird, as soon as he got there.
So it sends Miller to the free throw line where he shoots it at 75%. Arizona State up by 1.
A little heated in here.
Another one for Adam Miller. Mr. Basketball in the state of Illinois. Played for the U.S. under-19 squad and won gold. He was a major recruit.
He could score. I mean, big-time recruit, you're right, at Illinois.
4:05 to play. Things have definitely gone up a notch with Arizona and Arizona State.
Martinez on the floor now. He's got Sen. He's got to stay at home. What a gamble here.
G had the long strides. He had it blocked by Lewis, and then he lost it out of bounds.
Well, everything but the goal.
Bobby Hurley.
But this year, a lot of teams are opening it up and scoring more points. And this low number, I think, favors Arizona State. The ability of Arizona to woo-woo, get it up and down, turn you over, and score easily has been negated.
Conrad Martinez, the Spaniard, is now in there for the Wildcats. Martinez defended by Sannon. High screen, Owaka.
Got a little matchup zone going here. Bobby's saying now they can go back to man.
Townsend gives it up, knocked away. Sannon got his hands on it, couldn't control it. Lewis goes back to get it, but the shot clock is down to 4. They have to hurry. Lewis trying to go end to end and doesn't finish.
What a tip.
Doesn't go for Townsend.
So going the other way.
It hit the bottom of the backboard out of bounds, and that was last touch Arizona.
Crazy rivalry happening here. No fluidity. Got to gain control, seize it a little bit.
Arizona State is 7-0 when they allow 66 points or fewer. That's what we're looking at.
I like
the jumper is smooth from Sannon.
They ran a play. Pin down, curl. You get a good look. Composure's needed.
27-23. Swing Martinez.
Good footwork inside.
The drop step. Townsend with a power move to the rim.
Played a lot of zone early on in his career at Oakland. We're learning this end of the game.
Freeman bumping bodies, gets around Lewis, and it's an offensive foul. He hooked him. Coming up, AT&T at the half. Brett Stover, Jay Wright, Chris Walker will get their thoughts on the first half, and they'll get you caught up on the early highlights of the day. It's all coming up. AT&T at the half.
How about a couple of Wildcats in the studio?
That's right.
Right, Chris? Of course, he had a great coach at Villanova.
Any chance you get, huh?
Give him a little shot.
You never give up your opportunity.
He's got the trophies.
Owaka feed to the post. Townsend repost Owaka. Pass was errant, and he couldn't save it.
All he had to do was kick it to Love on the wing. He could have had the dump down. They were a little shaken and off their game. Halftime's going to be very important in the change. You can see Love on the wing. Give it to him. He got a nice dump down and a drop step.
7 turnovers now for Arizona. We come up on 2 minutes to play. First half. Sannon one-on-one with Martinez. Quaintance thought about it.
Nice help, D.
Quaintance, the handles. Tough out. Jaden Quaintance making it happen.
Boy, taking advantage of that pinch post offense ISO.
The lead is 4.
Owaka tries to bury you.
Martinez, tray ball.
How about that?
He averages 2.2 points per game. He tops that with 1 shot.
And that's why you practice and get ready. Tom Lloyd giving a message.
29-28.
Nice
Sun Devils. Cut. Wild attempt. It won't go. Miller is there to clean things up.
That's what makes Lewis special. He's the one that caused that initial miss.
31-28. Arizona State. Love makes his move. The pull-up.
Tough.
Love in the afternoon.
He's got that ability to go if he takes advantage. Do not let him get the 3.
Swing it. Sannon. Long rebound. It's grabbed by Lewis. There was contact. And Sannon lost his balance there for a moment and took a shot. It's going the other way.
Yeah, he's had some good looks, too.
Joson Sannon from Saxton River, Vermont. Second foul on Sannon.
You missed 3 weeks, Bird. You struggle. 0 for 5. Didn't ring the bell at Colorado.
And they struggled without him. They missed that offense, 12 points per game, and those numbers are actually lower because he has not quite hit the standard since the injury.
They're a gritty team on the defensive end. The offense, once in a while, it's individual. When they run their sets, they get some good action.
KJ Lewis, who has embraced the sixth-man role, was starting, now coming off the bench, and likes it. Likes the fact that he can see how the game is going and how he can impact it when he checks in. His first points of the day.
And the other end is where he is dynamite, I think.
High energy, such a versatile defender. Arizona goes back in front by 1. Freeman. No opening.
Oh, the extra pass. You had Mason.
40 seconds to go. Jihad lines it up.
Good
Missed
rebound.
it. Miller goes up high, and a foul is called.
And Lewis, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
KJ Lewis was going for the board, and it's going to send Miller to the free throw line.
Boy, those long rebounds, the guards have to pay attention. I got a feeling that Tommy Lloyd's saving a little full court pressure in the second half. Now, don't show it, don't expose it, don't let them get comfortable against it.
Second foul on KJ Lewis. The Peoria native, Adam Miller, misses on the first. Del Orso will check back in. He replaces Lewis with those 2 fouls. Adam Miller sat out the 21-22 season with an ACL injury, averaging just over 10 points per game. And he has tied this one up 32 apiece.
See if they go for the first good one or they wait.
6-second difference. Shot clock, the game clock winding down in this first half. Martinez watched by Mason.
Can't leave him alone.
Love chance it. It's a 3.
You cannot leave him alone.
35-32 Arizona. 8 seconds to play. Mason, swing, Jihad, hard drive.
Pretty.
Tough finish with the offhand.
How about the adjustment?
3/4 court, it doesn't go for Martinez. We've got a 1-point game at the break.
You know it's a rivalry, leaving it all out.
Won the 248th all-time meeting. Arizona 8-1 in the Big 12.
Waka burying his guy, but they can't get him the ball. They got to hold the 3-second violation on Waka, and I don't blame him as much as the offense. He's got his guy locked. Dump that ball down. Right here, he's got him. Right, put the ball on the floor. Takes away a great opportunity, and he is solid.
Del Orso looked to blast it towards the rim when Waka had position against Quaintance. 8 turnover.
Little shuffle cut, dribble exchange. I like when they run some action. They get some good shots.
Quaintance cut off to the corner. Miller lets it fly. Bottom a 3.
Quaintance with great presence. Didn't force the issue. Good kick.
Miller now has 11. Slow start. He's picked it up. 37-35 Sun Devils.
I like this idea going inside, whether it's Townsend or Waka.
Short, Townsend. Long rebound tracked down by Miller. Good floor balance there for Arizona. Freeman takes the lead. Leaves it. Jihad rocks the rim.
How about that dribble drive? Drew the attention.
Del Orso thought about it. Arizona State now up by 4.
Keeping Bradley and Love out of the... What a crunch that was.
Strong screen from Townsend. Love couldn't turn the corner. Bradley, hard drive. He's fouled.
And once again, Waka wide open and nobody looking in. How pretty is this? A little curl to the front of the rim. Jihad with the big time. Send it in. All about the drive. And how about the creative little left?
Freeman picks up his second foul. Bradley goes to the free throw line where he shoots it at 78%, native of Rochester, New York. We've seen his ability to weave through traffic. Jaden Bradley just has a very calming influence on this Arizona squad.
You could learn from him.
I'm taking notes.
But no, he is a tough kid. Certainly a great competitor. And keeping him away from that lane is, boy,
he had a career
difficult.
high 7 steals against Iowa State in that thriller on Monday night. 86-75 win when Arizona pulled away in overtime.
Against great guards, too.
Arizona has not missed at the line. 10 of 10. Bradley now has 10 points.
Open look.
Jihad.
All set up by Mason. Drew the attention with the dribble.
42-37. Jihad has had a major impact. 12 points. They've got their largest lead. Waka lost it low, but they couldn't save it. Jihad tried to extend for it, out of bounds.
I don't like him getting it on the roll. I like him loading up down there.
Arizona State has not missed in the second half. They're 3 of 3. Just about 2 minutes gone by here in Tempe.
A tough road test.
These two teams will do it again March the 4th in Tucson. Love off the stutter step. He gets to the hole for 2.
And how about the seal of the lane? I believe it was Townsend. Give him that entree.
Love now has 11. 16 points in the paint for the Wildcats. 42-39.
Oh, a gamble.
He bounced it to Freeman, but he couldn't finish with a left hand. Rebound is ripped down by Townsend.
Boy, that sellout almost cost him a goal.
Bradley again through traffic. Long rebound. Freeman wants to run. No look for Mason.
Nice cut.
Jihad, big finish.
That's why you run the floor. That's why you get up and down. You may catch the opponent sleepwalking. And why not enjoy it? They have played solid. Now we got to take advantage of them. And thus far, they've been solid. 4 early fast breaks in the second half and 13-10 in fast break points. That's pretty impressive.
Arizona State will be home for Kansas State on Tuesday night as the Big 12 schedule continues. Love and sticks it for 3.
They paid for the 2-2-1. Experience prevailed there. A nice little ploy out of the timeout. Proved ineffective.
14 now for the 5th-year senior Caleb Love. 2-point lead for Arizona State. Trying to feed it to Jihad. Turnover. Loop it. Freeman. Free safety gets back. And Freeman showing off the handles. Kick. Mason. Got him.
How about that? Great look. Perfect spot in the chest with the pass.
47-42 Sun Devils. Knock away. Quainton's got a piece.
He's starting to feel it, this kid.
Love challenging Quainton's, and it's rebounded by Jihad.
Nothing there.
Miller. He gets stopped right around the free throw line. Jihad missed it from long range.
A good clean look, though. Patience by Miller.
Bryant flicks it ahead for Love. Nice bounce. Stripped to the ball. Lewis foul called as Quainton's ends up on the deck.
Well, it was Quainton's or Freeman with the grab. A little wide open right now, Bird.
Fun one here in Tempe. This is an Arizona team that started the season at 4-5 through 9 games. That UCLA loss on December the 14th might have been the turning point. They were up 13 with 10:49 left, couldn't finish it, and there was a lot of, hey, we got to look in the mirror and figure this thing out.
And speaking of UCLA, beware, they are playing much better.
Yes.
Good defense, solid play on the offensive end. And here's the let's say diamond right now, press.
Arizona is a perfect 12 of 12 at the free throw line.
And they hadn't used it. Mentioned about saving a lot of guys. Look at the hands, the deflection.
Creates a turnover. Feed it. Lewis underneath. Foul call.
The coaches are amazing. You have it in the bank. Bobby's aware that they do this, and the kids haven't seen it. All of a sudden, you spring it at them. Big hands, get deflections. It's over in that perfect spot, too. Get that run out and a chance for 2 at the free throw line.
Carter Bryant brings a 7-foot wingspan, so when he closed in on Salmon, That's where the deflection happened. Turnover leads to 2 free throws.
Gets you back in touch, too.
Tommy Lloyd said, look, second half of the Big 12 schedule is going to be challenging. They know what's in front of them, but they just keep finding ways, getting better.
There's the next on the horizon, BYU, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Tough place to go and play. Once again, a 1-2-2. Deep, you got to get it over the timeline.
And another turnover, back to back. They're wreaking havoc. Upstairs, KJ Lewis, hammer jam.
Well, they can turn it on quickly. Valuing the ball. Coming into this game, Arizona State, the last 4 or 5 games, has not done a good job. Bobby a little upset. Arizona on a
The booking app I used didn't have Agent Force, so an AI agent didn't know to move my reservations inside or know what I like to eat, which is not that.
What's up, my brother?
Oh, hey, bud!
We really needed this rain.
Right?
Agent Force helps restaurants prevent dining disasters.
Paddle on over.
It's what AI was meant to be.
We got you, brother.
And Bird, look at the length up top here. I mean, this is the problem. You've got to look over the top. Great hands, great effort, deflections, and all of a sudden all that hard work put aside by excellent defensive prep and turnovers. Aggressive, and they are right back at it.
5 steals now for Arizona. They show them the same look. And this time a foul is charged on Bryant.
I believe that's 3, Bird, if I'm not mistaken. Silly one, too. Well, the big thing in this press, not one guy makes decisions. They all have to. They've got to cut, post, catch, turn.
It is the 3rd foul on Bryant. They back off now on the trap. All of a sudden, Arizona State is down by 1.
2 bigs on the floor. Should go inside at some point.
Mason for Miller. Jump shot. He buries it.
Well, that one-step pull-up is dangerous.
13 now for Adam Miller. Love connection.
Oh, goodness. What's Love got to do with it? A great deal.
51-49. Wildcats.
Nice denial by Bryant.
Bryant, another defensive play. Bryant takes it strong. D9. It's Quaintance. Big old block.
How about the energy, too, getting back in that play? He came a long distance. Whew. You're saying how charming he is. Right here, he's not charming Arizona. Pretty effort. Keeps it in play a la Bill Russell.
Quaintance will sit along with Mason. Jihad is back in.
They got a hold on Phillips, I believe, on Basar's cut.
Phillips replacing Quaintance. And he will pick up the personal. 14:30 to go. Second half.
Same play.
Love. Again!
Goodness. That's why Tommy Lloyd gives him the free rein. You never know. He's going to snap out of it and bag them all.
Caleb Love laces the 3. 54-49 Arizona. He's got 20.
Nice string out by Basar and recover.
Shannon lines it up. He knocks it down. A triple.
That's what they want. He can ring them. Oh, offense Bradley.
It's Bradley.
I believe his 3rd, too, Bird.
It is. So he passed it and then contact.
Yeah, that dribble exchange so often. And Tommy just saying, okay, I'm going to leave you in, but be sure, be confident, be smart.
Turnover, Arizona. 3rd foul on Bradley. Right there. Contact with Miller. Two-point lead for Arizona. Phillips handoff. Shannon just made the 3. And he loses the ball. Take away. Lewis, 3-on-1 developing. Knocked away by Jihad.
What a recovery and a sprint to the rim defensively.
Bradley, stutter. And a foul. Whistle stops play.
I think, did they get sanded? No. It may have been Miller.
They are going to get Miller.
Yeah.
So that's 5 team fouls. The 3rd foul on Miller.
And to your point, 13:35 left. Get to that one-on-one early.
And Arizona has not missed a free throw today. Mason back in, so short stint on the bench. Now they'll rotate Miller back to the sideline.
You're going to have to switch this pin on Love. Nice slip.
Dump it to Lewis, but he couldn't finish on the reverse.
What great execution. Everything but.
Freeman.
Not good.
Another turnover. It's Lewis. He is just taking over defensively. Love.
Thought he had it.
Off the rim. Bryant the offensive rebound. Lewis the penetration. Walking the tightrope. Swing it. Bryant. Jihad holds his ground.
Great T and a deflection.
Bryant saves it. Look out.
Good
Bradley
slip.
Underneath. Lewis rejected. It's Jihad. Satin steps into it. And missed it badly. 54-52 Arizona. The calendar has turned to February, and you can feel the heat rising.
The thoughts as well. Not a good pass, but he got away with it.
Vasar is there on the roll and the deuce.
The weak side defender got there just a tad late.
Arizona State has turned it over 6 times in the second half. They've shot it well, 7 of 10. High-low action. Freeman,
Nice.
one-on-one with Lewis.
Nice post, oh, tough shot.
High arcer, no. Long rebound to Bradley.
Trusting Bradley with those 3 fouls.
Screen, Love. Bradley lines it up. It's off.
Tough to go under against him and obviously Love.
Wildcats lead by 4. We are under 12 minutes to go. Arizona State, 6 turnovers in its last 10 possessions.
Phillips trying to load up. Vasar doing a great job.
Jihad, swing it. Mason, around and out. Flying in for the board is Bryant.
Tough. Big rebound, too. Early blur screen, slip.
Bryant is fouled.
Tell you what, that is great execution in the open floor. Good on the D and getting up and down. Woo! They screen and slip, but how about Love? Just amazing. He gets loose, exudes confidence. They give him the touches, and it's nothing but nylon.
They didn't do that one.
He wanted compensation to be photographed.
Free throws here for Carter Bryant. Bryant's a 54% shooter, and he handles the curtain of distraction. And let's see what they have for him now.
I think the scariest was Grant Hill.
Yeah.
I saw that a couple of years ago.
It did not affect Carter Bryant. They might have to break Grant Hill back out.
God bless him.
58-52.
Again, the pressure after the makes.
This time,
Better
Arizona
handle.
State handles it much better. Satin. Outside Freeman. Now Mason. Yes, sir.
Tell you what, the coverage was great. But how about the ability under duress to knock it down?
They cut it to 3. 11 minutes to go. Bradley intercepted. Freeman.
I think that was supposed to be to Lewis.
Bounce
Nice
it.
steal. Ooh, almost.
Jihad trying to clear. He will. Freeman lets it fly. Off the rim. Rebounded Quaintance. Freeman to the rim. Oh, we've got a dunk wedgie. It never happens.
All he had to do was go to the other side of the rim. Would have ruined your call, obviously. But goodness, so intent on dunking the ball. Get the deuce. Had the rim to protect you.
I'm just so happy that we were here to witness it together. Jihad.
Nothing like a wedgie amongst friends.
Turn around. It's before the shot. The foul is called on Lewis.
A little bump. Taking advantage of the size. I like that. Good call from the bench.
So Arizona State will trigger in 10.5 remaining in regulation.
Lewis with 3 now as well.
Sanin. Got him.
Got him going. Nice screen to get him free.
We are tied at 58. This one has been competitive.
Nice job by Freeman. Didn't go under on Love.
Bryant, clear it. Love. Back. Bryant. Can't hit on a 3. Out of bounds. Last touch by Arizona.
And Sanham with a nice job checking out. Screen out Lewis.
New CBS Friday. Head down under with 2 countries on 1 mission. NCIS Sydney. New season begins Friday at 8, 7 Central on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. Waka will sit.
And no press. Interesting on the dead ball situation.
Midway
Saving it
point,
again.
second half, 58-57. Arizona leads it. Knock away Bradley. Mason is there. Jihad's been active on both ends.
Tough shot.
And
Nice
it's blocked by Bryant.
And he runs out quickly. Oh, they had him.
Bryant gets rid of it quickly. Vasar in there. Screen for Love. Lewis curls. Vasar the follow.
And what a nice job. He slipped off Quainton's checkout.
The big man from Estonia. He has provided quality minutes for this Arizona team. 7.6 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, just over a block.
And they are a little smaller than they started the season, too.
Deep one, Miller. Yes, a 3. Wow.
That is a long closeout to defend.
16 for Adam Miller. He's got beautiful shooting mechanics.
He does.
We are tied at 60. Hand it to Love. Love lost his footing.
Not a good play.
Floater doesn't go.
Tried the body search.
Mason up the floor.
Good
Knock
hands.
away. Another quick hands from Bryant.
He's so active. Great future for this kid.
Quaintons give it up. Miller. Shot clock is down to 6. Jihad. Hard drive. Jihad. Dipsy dude doesn't go.
How about that move? Great adjustment. Empty.
Tied at 60. We're going to hit the 8-minute mark of the second half. Major opportunity here for Arizona State at home against Arizona.
Cross.
Love gives it up. Bryant. That ball got tipped out to Love. Shot clock at 7. Love against Miller. Love lost it for a moment.
Oh, he ended up with a double dribble, too.
And a foul was called on Adam Miller. A bailout. Tied at 60. 7:53 to play. Tight one at Tempe.
Arizona's speed in the offensive end. They cut quickly, get to the right spots, and see if they press after the make.
And it is translating into a lot of free throw attempts. They're now 9 of 9 in the second half at the line. Arizona State is yet to shoot a free throw in the second half.
Love has been impressive. By
He
the way.
has.
Making his shots, playing within himself. He's like this. What an addition.
Some would say it's been a love story. Some. I wouldn't. No, I would. I just did. 62-60, Arizona.
Nice denial. Do you have hands and position?
7:42 on the clock.
This is going to be tough inbounds right here.
Arizona State was picked to finish 12th in the Big 12 preseason poll. They are 3-6 in conference play, coming off a 2-point win over Colorado. Oh, that's a man's jam! Jaden
Bert, he went back at the head with the right hand, right in the chest area.
A major crank from Quaintance.
He came out of his shoe with that. I came out of my seat. How about this? Right back at him. Woo! I hope his folks who are in Estonia, they don't have to see this. How about when he polishes up the other areas of his game? What an upside.
Foul was called on the other end against Sannon, his third. It sends Love back to the free throw line. Tie game.
They were unabashed, came right back down the other end.
Well, you mentioned it. Arizona, they get into their stuff quickly. So they'll try the break. There is no hesitation, and if it's not there, they don't dilly-dally.
That's right. Speed, cut. That's the one thing Tommy said. We've always been a good cutting team, and this year in particular, I think.
64-62, Arizona.
The Jihad's got to keep busy, I think. Miller back on the floor, obviously a force outside.
The contrary here for Arizona State. They have nothing going right now. 10 to shoot.
Nice
Jihad,
pass.
feed it. Back to him. Lunging attempt doesn't go. Rebounded by Bradley. Now they slow it down with 6:45 on the clock.
They get right into their stuff, though. Lewis with the screen.
Lewis thrown down by Vesar.
And that's just the action, the quickness. The small forward sets the screen. What a terrific play.
And the Wildcats go up by 4. 6:26 to play. Jihad outside. Freeman pops. Rebounded by Love.
Good pin to get Freeman a look.
We approach 6 minutes to go.
Same play. Rolled by Lewis or a slip. Oh, goodness. He got the hands on him.
And they're going to get Lewis.
And Love started too quickly, too, Bird. He just had to hesitate a beat to set this up.
And that's the 4th foul on K.J. Lewis, the El Paso, Texas native.
He doesn't put the hands out, they're not going to call it.
Lewis sits with 8 points and a major defensive presence now on the bench. Mason, they blitz him. Mason turns the corner. Contact.
Again.
Missed it.
Again, Bryant. Oh, he's in the right spot defensively. Townsend's got what he wants in there.
Set it up for Love.
Nice pass.
Oh, Vesar! Soaring through the air on the rock attack.
The deployment extraordinary. Empty side. Vesar on one end of the floor shows big, blitzes it. The other, open up, big fella. Bring it on. Leave the chandeliers.
Some people just know they could save.
For the UCLA game, valuable minutes. He's getting better and better. We know he can make threes as well.
Out of the timeout. Arizona State down by 6. Mason.
Post up on the slip.
Jihad, kick out. Quaintance thought about it, now takes it, missed it. Jihad.
Nice. Oh, didn't come up with it.
He thought he was going to get there, but he lost his footing. That slide cost him out of bounds.
That is where they're going to have to tee it up, as they, just as you noted, the slip. But on the defensive end, they're going to have to communicate a lot better.
6 turnovers in the second half for Arizona State, and Arizona's going to the free throw line time and time again. Love. Vesar got denied by the rim.
Boy, what a performance.
Miller playing with 4 fouls. They need it. They missed it. Mason. Oh, Quaintance. There were 2 Arizona players there, and somehow it ended up in his hands and a foul call.
It could have been Vesar or Bryant. I think they get Vesar on it. How about that?
It is Vesar, and it's his 3rd.
Just couldn't get up big enough. Boy, the hands on Bryant, so effective, prolific.
Mason sits. Sannon back in. Arizona State trailing 68-62. Miller bounces in for Jihad. And there's a foul on Townsend.
He can take him, too. He knew he in that post area he could elevate. He is tough, Jihad. Sheer.
So that is 16 fouls now against Arizona. Sun Devils have missed their last 5 shots. Sannon, a shot maker.
Good check out all around.
Rebounded by Carter Bryant. Arizona State has been stuck on 62 and they trail by 6. Arizona has been excellent when they lead under 5 minutes to go. Love, air ball. Gonna hear it.
Listen, that's one of those where you say, well, that's what gets them in trouble, I think. They had a horn set, sort of a double drag. Could have gotten better.
Native of St. Louis, Caleb Love. Innate scoring ability. We've seen it on display here this afternoon in Tempe.
And at Carolina.
Correct. Freeman.
And Love fell asleep.
He snaps in a 3 and has cut it to 3. We're going to hit 4 minutes to go. Shifting gears. Bradley.
Wow.
With the left hand, a major blow by.
He can go either way efficiently and with speed.
And he does it at his pace.
Nice pass.
Quain's had it blocked. A foul called on Bryant.
Again, this kid is so active. It may have been the wrong call, but his presence has had such an impact. The Irishman making a move, huh?
Jaden Quain's at the free throw line where he shoots it at 50%. Attended high school in Phoenix and Glendale and Raleigh. Eventually making his way to Tempe. CBS Thursday, marriage is a funny thing. So come laugh at Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, TV's #1 comedy. It's all new Thursday at 8, 7 Central, CBS. 2 out of 2 for Jaden Quain's big ones.
And now they're extending the floor. A little bit of a wrinkle. Got to be able to recover, though, if they go over the top.
3-point lead. Arizona with possession. Under 4 minutes to go. Into the trusted hands of Bradley.
Containing him is important. And obviously, Love likes to get this kid can shoot the 3.
Bryant, he nails it.
Wow, both ends of the floor. He is showing himself.
Carter Bryant just keeps getting better and better. 73-67, 8 points off the bench.
20 of them for the year.
Mason, give it up. Freeman.
He's got 4. He's got to be careful.
Bryant's been a tremendous defender, and Freeman challenges him
And
for 2.
a great call, too. Take advantage. You know he's going to back off with those 4 personal fouls. 16
points now for the senior B.J. Freeman from Selma, North Carolina. Love gives up his dribble. 4-point game, under 3 minutes to go. Love, high screen, Vasar. Back out for Bradley, 9 to shoot. Drive and kick, Townsend a 3. Short, rebound, Vasar, kick out, shooting practice, Love, he's got it.
Wow, so vulnerable on offensive rebounds. D collapses, Vasar. Big time effort.
Quaintance has to put his sneaker back on. 27 points for Caleb Love.
Right away, no hesitation. Good kick out. And Love, boy, he has been solid.
2:27 to go. 5 3-pointers for Caleb Love.
There are some naysayers in Arizona that don't like his shot selection, but today they gotta love it.
Mason gives up his dribble. Freeman lets it fly. He hits.
And no challenge, or at least late by Lewis.
Arizona State very much alive. Arizona leads by 4. We come up on 2 minutes to go in Tempe.
Now Miller's got the job.
Bradley got held by Mason, no call. Vasar fakes on a 3, long strides. Kick out, Bryant. Too strong.
Lewis almost.
Vasar bounced it back to Lewis. Bryant a spin. Denied by Quaintance, out of bounds.
How about the effort on both ends? Competing at the highest level. A nice little pass here and the big-time challenge. Gaining their acquaintance with the big fella.
17 offensive rebounds for the Wildcats. 1:50 to go. 15 to shoot. Lob it in for Bryant. Not playing like a freshman. 10 to shoot. Bradley drags the defender with him.
Good help. Quaintance.
Love. Kick out. Drive by Lewis. Pull up. Rims out. And another offensive board. Vasar sets it up for Arizona.
Guards got to help a little bit.
1:26 to go. Love has the big. Inside. Vasar catch and release. Extended possession. Arizona cashes in.
The little things, and what a look. And the big hands by Vasar.
10 points, 6 rebounds for Vasar. Defensive presence as well. 6-point game, just over a minute to go. The drive by Miller, it didn't get there. It was blocked. Out of bounds.
Well, they are tuned in defensively. Coordinated effort on the defensive end. And how about this high-low? And Vasar solid with the hands.
Third round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is next on CBS. It's available right now on CBSSports.com/watchgolf, the CBS Sports app, and on Golf Channel. We'll get you out to Pebble Beach as soon as this one is done. 1:04 to go. Arizona in front.
Check-in time.
On the ball.
Mason to inbound.
They're having trouble.
Lob it in. Jihad. 1 minute to go. Jihad
shot.
Short on the turnaround. Knocked out of bounds. Off of Quaintance with 57.6 left. That was not the high-quality shot they were looking for.
I'd be surprised they don't look at it or don't ask to look at it. Why not?
TJ Karstensen was short.
And nobody back.
Vasar catch. Vasar missed the dunk, but a foul.
How about the look from the baseline? He can make jump shots from there, Love. Now we know he can make full court passes. Fell asleep on the defensive end. Look at this.
That's perfect.
It is. Well, you've called a lot of these kind of plays, right? Fly patterns.
So Vasar at the line, he shoots it at 69%. He's added more than 25 pounds since he arrived in Tucson and has developed into a very dependable big off the bench. And he has carved out a role here today. Awaka has not been as much of a factor. They've been riding with Vasar. Bryant came in for the offensive board but couldn't squeeze it.
Got to go quick now. Maybe a little blur screen and turn the corner.
79-72, down to 44 seconds left. Freeman, look at by Love.
He's been all over again.
Up ahead, Bradley drives in, layup goes. Arizona running away from Arizona State in the final moments. Deflected out of bounds with 30.7 on the clock.
The last 3-4 minutes showing their colors. Both ends of the floor. They've got some problem here.
Love.
They got a technical. They throw them out.
And he has been
Ejected.
Tossed from the game by TJ Karstensen.
They are attentive to the comments to the bench to stir things up, to control the situation.
Arizona was 30.7 away from coasting out of here, but Love and Freeman started talking to one another. The officials got in there. Karstensen indicated, hey, we're going to look at it. Oh, he might have just told them, go back to the bench.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Chance Moore underneath called the T. It's maybe a double technical. We'll see. Both players were chatting away.
Yeah, Love is still with his teammates. They're trying to calm him down. So this is what happened with Freeman and Love. Oh, that's what it was.
Oh, the Freeman. That's an ejection. That's a flagrant too, in my mind.
Correct. And that was the point that Love was trying to make to the officials, that He took a headbutt from B.J. Freeman.
Game's not over, but you're spoiling a really good effort.
So Love and Freeman are talking, and then Freeman sticks his head in there. That's what Love took exception to.
I'm sure Love said something to initiate that too. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're chatting away.
You know, unfortunate because this really was a fun game. The focus would have been on two teams that got after it, and now in the final 30.7, they're going to have to peel away exactly how they're going to handle this. Love just smiled, so he has calmed down from the initial back and forth.
You hate to see him tarnish what was a delightful afternoon here.
And they're still talking. Freeman is looking in Love's direction. Love is staring over at Freeman.
Checking out the flagrants here. I think it's a flagrant too when you hit somebody with the headbutt. World Cup, you get thrown out.
Oh, you're showing off your soccer knowledge once again. I know you grew up in Kearney, New Jersey. Soccer hotbed.
The bastard of soccer in the Eastern Seaboard. You know, three guys in the Olympic team: Harks, Mayola, and Ramos in the early 90s.
Officials are still huddled up. They've been in this position now for an extended period. You've got Brooks Wells, DJ Karstensen, and Chance Moore.
The barrister is going to be EJ. I don't know if they have the mic set up. No, it's going to be Brooks.
So an official has gone to both benches, and then third official remains at the scorer's table is Wells. Karstensen is talking to Arizona State. Moore is talking to Arizona.
Tom Lloyd seems pleased when they spoke to him early on. It's almost absurd or silly when you think of it. When the game Love has had to rub it in a little bit. You know how important this game is to both programs, and particularly Arizona State, who's in, you know, desperate need.
After review, number 10 from Arizona State is ejected with a flagrant 2 personal foul. Number 1 for Arizona is also ejected. They will cancel out. The two technicals will cancel out with each other. Arizona ball on the baseline due to the dead ball contact technical foul.
So dueling ejections with B.J. Freeman and Caleb Love.
Yeah. I think Bobby's disheartened at this point too.
Well, you also know that
slipped it away
with 30.7 to go, down by 9.
Right.
You're not going to come back and win.
And there it is again.
So Love at that point started talking to DJ Karstensen because he was so upset that there was not a call on Freeman to be ejected from the game, and he ends up getting ejected himself.
And you were right, pointing to Karstensen pointing to the bench, like, go to your bench.
He didn't get tossed at that point. Right. He got it tossed eventually. So the final 30.7, they'll play this one out. Arizona State was still very much in this game prior to the most recent flurry by Arizona. Offensive rebound after offensive rebound.
And Bobby's sending his team to the locker room.
The free throws offset.
Yep.
So Arizona is going to get possession here with 30.7 to go.
And Bert, you've heard me. I've harped on this. I think both teams, every game, should just go to the locker room. Yep. Let the coaches wave or shake hands.
Well, don't you think that's what Coach Hurley's doing?
Yeah, I do. Absolutely.
You don't want to exacerbate this?
No.
There's a 1 second difference, shot clock to game clock. Lewis out front. And now Bobby Hurley is telling his staff to leave as well.
He just waved.
And Bobby's going to leave as well.
Oh, now
and Tommy Lloyd just said, okay, we'll talk another time. There's a shot clock violation. 0.5. Hurley telling his team, hey, let's get off the floor.
This is not pretty. It's their ball. Everybody's off the floor.
Arizona State has to trigger in.
Yeah.
And Bobby just realized that, told his players, hey, stay on the floor for the final .5 and then get out of here.
Sort of unsavory.
Unfortunate, strange ending. 248th all-time meeting between these two schools. It belongs to Arizona. The Wild